How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, this picture that y'all looking at is the live murderer up at this high school. Isn't it ironic that he shot and killed 17 people and I think roughly about 14 or 15 people were injured? It's amazing, truly amazing. And so I just been letting the story just play itself out. You know, it doesn't cease to amaze me, the rhetoric that is being spoke now in America. So, okay, here's a suspect. Looked like a straight up inbred. I have to call it as I see it, my royal family. And so now they have let America know that they done fucked up, that this person had been reported on YouTube spewing his isms. Isn't that ironic, my royal family? Now we get up here and speak truth. They don't like what we say and we get flagged down and fucked with daily. Just before I came on here, I had to block maybe about 10 people. All I hear is nigger, 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 bitch, and all of that. Come up with something new, because y'all up in y'all feelings. Can you articulate your words better than that? So anyway, now we have here the victims. And this is not a norm in America to put up these type of faces, because they would prefer to put up, what they would do, they would prefer to put up faces of all black and basically black on black crime. They're comfortable with seeing us dying in the streets. They're comfortable at watching us get hung, get killed, you know, and then they'll analyze it and come up with excuses. Now, wouldn't that be horrible for us to make up 9 million excuses for this inbred, you know? So now, here comes that word again, hypervia. Now we got to have gun control. And so, you know, we know the whole scenario. The politicians are blase over it. The NRA is still stronger than ever. And right now their focus is mentally ill. That ain't good enough. And these shootings will not stop. And I have to admit, my royal family, I did not even know that this was the 18th shooting of the year. If it ain't for the royal family reporting what they report, see, I have to go to channels too, because I don't read every damn thing. There's a lot going on out here. So I'm like y'all, my royal family. I have my YouTubers I go listen to, and I'm like, what? Wow. That's all I can say. So I have 2 videos for the royal family to listen to get more of an insight of how they feel and what their pain is and what their concern is. It's just ironic when they say the chickens come home to roost. It's fine when it happens in our front door, let alone back door, but this is deep. So check this out.
My phone is dirty. I'm done recording.
So what's your message?
I really don't think there's anything new to say, but there shouldn't have to be, because if you looked around this closet and saw everyone just hiding together, you would know that this shouldn't be happening anymore, and that it doesn't deserve to happen to anyone, and that no amount of money should make it more easily accessible to get guns. And that's that. That was more well articulated in my head.
You want to say anything else?
No.
I personally have rallied for, you know, gun rights and less control, not necessarily less control, but this experience has definitely changed my viewpoints. I wanted to be a junior NRA member. I wanted to learn how to hunt. I was always fascinated by guns as a young girl, but this experience was so traumatizing to the point where now I can't even fathom the idea of a gun in my house or on my bodice. I did have plans for my 18th birthday to go to Nexus Gun Range and learn how to shoot. But at this point, I don't even want to be behind a gun. I don't want to be the person behind a bullet because I don't want to be the person to point a bullet at someone. And to have the bullet pointed at me, my school, my classmates, my teachers, my mentors, it's definitely eye-opening to the fact that we need more gun control in our country, because for this to happen and for people to be so neutralized to it, I even texted my sisters shooting at my school, I am safe. They both responded with, OMG, LOL, you're funny. Now that's a problem in society, and it's a bigger problem in America, and it needs to be fixed. And I believe the most definite way to fix it is by changing our laws when it comes to gun ownership.
All right. My royal family, forgive me. Wait just a second here.
Now get our best offers during the Ford President's Day Sell-a-thon.
Forgive me on that, my royal family. I should have set that up. Those two girls that you heard speaking, they were all huddled up in a closet because they, you know, the shooting was, they didn't know, it was still active, put it that way, it was still active. So you just got to hear the second girl that spoke. See, they even think about this shit when they're young. They want to be a part of the NRA and all of that. You get to hear what's really going on. I like listening to core information, you know, live, active, up in your feelings, not scripted. I like that. It gets, you know, because now the person is in their emotions and they, you know, they're usually speaking truth. So the next video I'm going to play will speak for itself.
How do we allow a gunman to come into our children's school? How do they get through security? What security is there? There's no metal detectors. The gunman, a crazy person, just walks right into the school, knocks down the window of my child's door, and starts shooting her, and killing her. President Trump, you say, what can you do? You can stop the guns from getting into these children's hands. Put metal detectors at every entrance to the schools. What can you do? You can do a lot. This is not fair to our families, that our children go to school and have to get killed. I just spent the last 2 hours putting the burial arrangements for my daughter's funeral, who's 14. President Trump, please do something. Do something. Action! We need it now. These kids need safety now.
May Alyssa and the 16 other victims rest in peace. Brooke.
Sorry. Whew. Gary, thank you. I'm sorry. It's just Congressman Ted Deutsch, help me out, of Florida here, who represents the district. Just hearing that mother, I'm sorry. It got me.
Yeah, Brooke, I don't know that I don't know. I don't know.
What do you say?
Here's the thing. I was at that same rally with all these students, and what she said, what that grieving mother said, is the most powerful message that everyone needs to hear. And it's the message,
everyone.
It's the message that I've heard from PTA moms and school board members. It's the message that I heard at that rally from two girls who came up to me and said that they were in the school. One of them said, we need action, we have to do something. One of them said, I sat there as my friends and watched my friend's face get blown off. Her friend said that she was underneath someone else who bled out, who died on top of her. How much more of this?
But you're on Capitol Hill.
Right.
You're on Capitol Hill.
Right.
All right, my royal family. So, we got a sample. More than a sample of how they feel. Now, we see black women screaming and hollering in the street of America daily because these cockazoids, mainly the cops, keep shooting and killing our royal family. Now it's time to feel. Now it's time to have compassion about other people's pains and plights. They ain't never gave a fuck about how we feel. They ain't never gave a fuck to see a mama crying in the damn street. Now it's time to do something? Fuck you. We've been begging and we've been pleading and we've been praying, and nobody cares about our feelings. And now you want us to empathize with your pain. Woo, it ceased to amaze me how these people can conjure up feelings. And then they can do it in reverse and feel nothing. Well, I'm at that point in my life. Never thought I would be at that point in my life because I feel deep. But my focus is the royal family. Now they're spewing and crying and begging and pleading to Trump. Do something. This is what y'all signed up for. This is what y'all voted for. You know his ass is evil. He has created the climate. And this has always been here. We already know about this. So what do the royal family do? We need to continue to stay focused on our issues only. We pay attention to what's going on around the world, but we go right back to self. Stay God focused. Get our house in order. But what's so ironic to me, my royal family, now it's time for action. Also, with this fucking retard here, we're supposed to feel some kind of way too. You know what? They knew about him, but they dismissed it. You're too fucking worried about what we saying. And you know your people. They brash and they bold. And they feel like they have the right to do what they do. Now, 18 shootings. And we in February 16th. This will never go away. Your 6,000 years is over. The killings will increase. You will continue to eat your own as we continue to separate. That is the only thing left to do, my royal family, is separate and get house in order. But always keep an eye on the enemy. But stay constantly focused on our Father to get us to the kingdom. There's nothing more that I can say at this point. But we simply feel nothing. So, my royal family, it is what it is. And so, as usual, my royal family, render your voice with your beautiful, divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.